Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, Wholesale to Million YouTube family. We are doing a Sunday Q&A today. So any question you guys having about regarding wholesaling houses, drop it in the comment and let's get it answered. So as you jump on the live stream here, let's see here. Any question you guys have about wholesaling, you guys drop it in the comment and let's get it answered. So any question you guys have, and as you enter the live stream, remember to smash the thumbs up for me. And if this video add any kind of value to you, be sure to smash the thumbs up. If it doesn't, then hold off on the thumbs. But let's see here. Any question you guys have, drop it in the comment. Any question you guys have, marketing, talking to sellers, negotiating, any question you have about wholesaling houses, what you stuck on. I'm trying to find the video so I can read some of you guys' question here. Okay, I found the video. Boom. So let's see what questions you guys have. I'm going to give you guys some shout out. As I shout out your name, smash the thumbs up. You guys don't worry about the internet. I'm already locked in the internet. The internet should be a good to go. So let me see here. Questions. Barudas, what up, buddy? Truth and Downfor, hey, what up? Happy Sunday, Big D. Yo. Truth, Tipsy, PSE, what up, buddy? Nelly, Jeffrey, Delano, Aaron, Wilfred. Question is minimum equity a motivated seller should have. So typically what it is the formula is we lock property up in a contract. The rule of thumb is 30% off, 30% minus repair. So typically, obviously equity wise, they got to have at least 30% or less for us to tie the deal up on the contract. And that is doing a straight cash out. I'm not talking about lease option, owner finance, subject to, none of that, all right? Just a straightforward cash out deal. So 30%, got to be less than 30%. Tipsy, what's some tips to get started after getting your package? I guess you are talking about my King Kong seller script package. So when you buy the package, what I would do is that, obviously you already identify which market you want to crush and you want to dominate. Pick a couple marketing channel you want to hit. Study the script, all right? Get familiar with the script. And what I want you to do is start cold calling, which is going to start giving you practice. So cold calling Craigslist, cold calling Craigslist for sell-by owners, Zillow, anybody that puts their property on the market, start cold calling them. And kind of get comfortable with talking to seller. So it gives you a practice, right? So that way when you do get these motivated seller leads come in, you know how to take control of the phone call and dominate it, all right? And so Tipsy, when you purchase the package, you go onto the my private Facebook group, watch those two videos that I have it up there on the page, all right? Because one of them is showing you 15 different objections of how to handle those objections when seller asks, and also too is I share with you how to use the script and how to actually use that script when you cold calling, door knocking, whatever you want it to do. How all you need to do is change the intro, and you'll be able to lead that back. You'll be able to basically change the intro, but still flow it back into the script. All right. So if you, Tipsy, for example, if you cold calling, let's just say Craig, let's just say, hi, my name is Tipsy. I'm with, if you have a company, you can say your company name. If you're not, just say, hey, my name is Tipsy. I'm with a local investment group. We're looking to buy some properties in the area. Came across your ad here on Craigslist. Came across your ad here on Craigslist and wanted to know if the property is still available. All right. And once they said yes, right, then you go into the script. Once again, my name is blah. Is this a good time is this a good time? Am I catching you at a good time? The next thing is verify their phone number, and then you just start moving into your script. Tipsy, does that help, man? But watch those 2 videos, man, and you should be able to do it no problem. Now, how do you guys like the live call that we did yesterday? Was that the bomb or what? I had so much fun. Mark, what's good, King Kong? How long after you get no answer do you call back? How long do you get no answer? Do you call back? Constantly, man. Like I would call back. Like if I call that seller early in the morning, if they don't answer, I'll call it later in the day, right? And see if I can get some answer. I even call, email, or shoot a text message. You do every single way you can, to get these to get in contact with these sellers. But I'll call every day. I'll call every day until I get them on the phone. I'll shoot them a text, leave them a voicemail, until I get them on the phone. Delano Johnson, so do you pick up your checks only on Friday? Yeah, only on Friday. Only on Friday. If it closed Monday or Tuesday, we'll wait until Friday. Tina Stanley, happy Sunday, Kong. Happy Sunday. Right back at you. Kinfolk. Oh, man. I don't know how to pronounce that. Kong, how do I convince a title company to work with me in my area? You don't convince the title company. You find an investor-friendly title company. They are out there. They should be in every single market, all right? It's just a matter of finding them, and the best way to find them is that you need to reach out to other investor wholesaler that is in your area that have already been doing deal and closing deal, and just ask them, hey, what title company? And just and in exchange, is just don't go and ask them for free, saying, hey, you know what, I would want to, give back to you, or in exchange of that information, because, and that's the best way. Just don't go and ask for free, right? In exchange for that information, go to your local RIA. That's the best way. Go to your local RIA, pop some ad on the Wholesaling House's full-time Facebook group, and just ask. And make sure that that person that recommended you that title company or the attorney has already successfully closed deals with them, right? So, and that's the best. You don't need to convince no title company. They love working with investor wholesaler. That's how they make their money. So you don't need to convince them. You just need to find the one. Anthony, Long Island. Dino Jordan. Do you have a wholesaling course? Dino, I don't know what you mean by do I have a wholesaling course, like the course that show you step by step one. I actually have that on my YouTube channel, so go check it out. So I don't have like a wholesaling course that teach you one by one. I do have the King Kong seller script package where I give you all the contract. The biggest thing is I share with you how to talk and dominate and talk to seller over the phone, negotiate with them. So talking to seller, and that's where you will be able to get that. And if that's something you're interested in, Delano Jordan, the link is in the description. If you want to buy it, it's $4.95. No refund, no exchange, period. No discount, no nothing. Tim. Hey man, I just found you. I promised to close my first deal before the year is up. Yeah, you guys, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, follow me on IG at go to Kong KHANG dot like a period WTM. So I'm on there. I pop a video. So the challenge for those of you who haven't closed your first wholesale deal yet is the challenge is to close your first wholesale deal by the end of the year. If you're up for the challenge, hit me up on IG, find that video, drop me a comment, and let's hold you accountable and commit. So as I shout out your name, you should smash the thumbs up. Latoya, Aaron, have you ever pulled tax delinquents list in your county to skip trace and for cold calling? Answer is yes. Wilford JVC, shout out from Atlanta. Any question you guys have, drop it in the comment about wholesaling houses or any question you want to ask me, drop it in the comment. Okay. The delivery person 1, 2, 3. The delivery person, how do I start the conversation when cold calling? Easy, man. I mean, see, the thing is that's the problem with you guys. Is maybe some of you guys are start doing all the work. You guys are taking actions. You guys are cold calling. You guys are sending out your marketing, but you don't know how to talk to sellers. So you're having trouble and having a hard time converting these leads into deals. Because if you listen to the live cold call that we did yesterday, like some of them, you'll be like, dude, I would have hung up on the phone. Like I wouldn't continue. You felt something shady. You know. So you need to know how to talk to the seller. And the conversation start really easy is if you cold call, just say, hi, my name is the delivery person 1, 2, 3. I'm with a local investment company, or just I'm with a local investment group, and we're looking to buy some houses in the area. Just wanted to know if you might be considering or remotely considering selling your house or your property. Don't say home. Home sounds like, their home, their sanctuary, like an attachment. Use the word house or property. And that's how you start. And they say, no, I don't. Okay, well, do you know anybody that might be interested in receiving a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer from us? We're looking to buy 3 to 5 more property within the next 30 to 60 days. If they say yes, then just continue the phone call, but you need to know the layout of what question to ask. And that is the problem for some of you guys, because you guys don't know how to handle the phone call. You guys don't know how to talk to the seller. And I feel you, because when I first started, I was just like you, so I understand. John N. Questions. I don't know if this is a question or just a comment. I have a property. We should go under contract this week. She doesn't want to move out until February. What language will have us closing on it the end of February and allow her to stay free? Okay, you guys, let me read that question again. I have a property. We should go under contract this week. Okay, so you have a property. It's going to lock down under contract this week. Seller doesn't, so she doesn't, which is the seller, she doesn't want to move out until February of 2019. Understand that? What language have us closing on it the end of February? Okay, and allow her to stay for free. John, let me break this down for you really quick, okay? Because there's a couple things that you can do. And I want to give you the best way to do this, in my opinion. And if this question answered any other of your guys' questions, smash the thumbs up. Come on, family. Okay, so if you're going to have it under contract, let's just say that it's going to be under contract in November. And the seller wants to stay until February, which is February 2019. Okay. And so the questions that you want to ask and allow her to stay for free, okay? So when you mean by it allow her to stay for free, I guess you have already asked the seller that, hey, we would close on it and we can do a rent back, but the seller doesn't want to do a rent back. right? She wants to stay in it for free. Is that correct? Now, John, if you haven't asked, then you should ask. Now, let's just say that she just wants to stay for free. The next thing, John, you want to do is we want to close on this deal with the buyer as quickly as possible. Because if for those of you who have done a lot of deals, you know that anything can go wrong even up to the day of closing until you get your money in the bank or the check in your hand, or at least both seller has signed and it has been sent off to get recorded. Nothing is a done deal. So what you want to do is you lock it up in a contract. So this is good. So which means you have plenty of time to find the buyer, because you lock it up in, let's just say, November now or December, and then you have until February to find your buyer. Okay? So what you want to do is once you found the buyer, John, you want to tell the buyer you want to close on it as quickly as possible. And the thing is, now you got to tell the seller or the buyer that the seller would need to stay rent-free until February. So you want to close on it with the buyer ASAP, but you tell the buyer that that the seller needs to stay in there until February. Okay? And what it is some buyer would be okay with that if there is a rent back. And some buyer would also be okay with closing on it and let the seller stay extra. So it'll be, let's just say December, January, February. So 60 days. If the number all makes sense, right? If the number makes sense, because the buyer's going to take that into consideration. So let's just say that you found a buyer and closing on it, let's just set the closing to be in December. So now the buyer's going to say, well, you know what? I have to hold this property for 60 days. All right? I have to hold this property for 60 days, and I'm not collecting rent, and I can't work on it, or I can't work on it or anything like that. So the buyer's going to take that into consideration if they're going to accept the offer or not. Okay? Now here's another thing that you can, there's so much thing you can do, John. Let's just say that you make a $10K assignment fee. All right, so your potential assignment fee on this is, let's just say, $10,000. Well, you just need to figure out what is the market rent for that place, right? What is the market rent? Let's just say that, okay, that property can rent for $1,000. Well, you know what you can do is you can pay the rent for the seller. So, and it comes out of your assignment fee. So let's just say you found a buyer and close at the end of December. So you just need to tell your buyer, hey, I will credit you $2,000 in rent, right? I'm going to credit you $2,000 in rent to cover for January and February, the month that the seller's going to stay in there. Does that make sense, John? But what I'm trying to tell you is once you find a buyer, don't wait until, hey, closing on it until February, unless that buyer said, hey, I'm not going to close on it until the seller has vacate, but you want the buyer to drop off a large amount of non-refundable. So which means between that 60, 90 days period, if the buyer backs out, the buyer's going to lose some money. Okay? They're going to lose their non-refundable. You want to hold them tied down, and you want them to have as much skin in the game as possible. So there's a lot of ways we can do this. But anyway, hope that answered your question. And for those of you who purchased my King Kong seller script, all the contract, it's in there. All the addendum, I'll show you how to do this. The addendum is in there as well. All right. If you have a question, you can pop it on the private Facebook group. I'm more than happy to do a quick video and show you guys how to fill the addendum out. Eric, Colin, William, Luke, what up, buddy? The live call was amazing. It was a lot of fun. I wish when I first started in this business that I find channel that actually provide that kind of thing, because I think it really, honestly, in my opinion, really helps. And it helps those that are, first of all, some of you guys thought that you guys were okay, or that you guys were good, or at least decent. But man, when you jump on the call and then you read and then you hear, man, you're like, oh, dude, I was bad. Yeah, man. So record your call and listen to it, because if you don't know you're bad, then how can you improve, right? How can you make changes and how can you improve and better yourself, right? Because trust me, the better you are at talking to seller on the phone and the better you flow, it's just way easier to get deal lock up on the contract. Aaron, yes sir. Beacott Studio, big.com. V, happy Sunday. V is on vacation or about to go on vacation. Good for you. Happy Sunday, King Kong. Raymond, me, I can't remember. I can't pronounce your last name. I'm sorry. Title company or real estate attorney. So me, basically in every area it's different. So some states or some state will be okay if you use whether you use title company or attorney, and there are states that's just attorney only. All right, but if you have a state that have title company and attorney, I would always pick title company over an attorney. All right. Kinfo, I can't pronounce. How much does a title company charge to wholesale property with them? You build relationship with them and it's zero. I never have to pay anything. So I guess what you're trying to say, what if the deal didn't go through, right? If the deal didn't go through, they just cancel the deal. I don't pay the title company anything. Like, you don't pay the title company anything, and the buyer typically pay all the fees. I am she. Would you consider walking me through my first deal? I'm so nervous, but I'm a single mother of four and need this bad. I am she. Nothing comes in life for free. If you want to do a one-on-one right now, I am already doing a one-on-one with John, my first students. I don't know when I'll be able to do another one, but there is a waiting list of other people that have sent in their video. But if that's something that you would truly feel like you need, let me tell you guys this, there's so much free information and content out there, not just my channel, but other people's channel as well. So you have to put in the work, man. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the time to do the research, and not just doing the research, but after you get the information, take massive action. Try it. If you make mistake, try it, then learn from it and do it again. But for those of you who just truly just know that you need the one-on-one, you need somebody to take you by your hand, then it's gonna cost some money. All right. So if that's you, then check out one of my video. I'll share with you how much I charge for a one-on-one. All right. And if you still feel like you need it, and you still feel like it's you, then follow the instruction on the video. It's not for everybody. I know 99.9% of you guys it's not going to be for you, because it costs way too much. Studio, talking is the hardest part. Yeah, man, when I first started, because you don't know what to say, right? You don't know what the business is about, what you offer, what do you say. So it is hard. And that's what makes, to me, that's what holds most people back from locking deal up on the contract, or from converting these leads into actual deals, is having trouble talking to the seller. And if that is you, then check out my King Kong Seller Script package. I'll show you how to talk, how to dominate, how to negotiate, and lock all these deals up on the contract virtually. You don't have to go out to see the seller. You don't have to see the property. You can do it all virtually. And once you know how to do it virtually, man, you know that you can take on any market you want. Let me see here. Stroke, what is the best skip tracing company to use? Well, we use Skip Genie. Giovanni. Oh man, if I pronounce your name correct, I'll be proud of myself. Giovanni Diaz. How should I ask a realtor agent to pull comp for me? Well, nothing in life. There's never something for nothing, right? Because you don't want people to ask you for free things anyway. It's when you start helping people out one time, two time, three time, it's okay. But let's just say that person or multiple people come back and ask you for free to help them out for free. Dude, you're gonna get to the point where you'd be like, oh man, come on, man, right? So you gotta take that. So you gotta understand that, and so when you approach people, exchange for something. So Giovanni, let's just say you're an agent. I would reach out to you and I say, hey Giovanni, I'm with a local investment group in the area. Would love to connect with you. Would love to build a long-term relationship with you. Would love for us to do business together and make money. So what it is that if you we got some property right now that we are looking to work with we're looking to work with those one or two agents that work with investor. And what it is we get a lot of deals, and we get a lot of leads coming in as well, and some of these leads doesn't work for us. But what we can do is we can send it over to you for referral, so you can call them up, so you can list the property with them. But what it is we would love to work with you. A lot of times when we find these deals here, we're having a tough time, pulling comps and pulling comps on it, and wondering if you can, you're willing to work with us in exchange for some leads that we're gonna send to you for free. All right. And realtor, man, especially the one that just starting out, they are hungry to work with investors. All right. John Sterling, make sure you have holdback in the yes. So basically, yep, that's another thing that you want to do is you have to do a holdback with the seller, and I'll show you how to do that in my addendum. When you find a buyer in advance and the seller still needs to stay in the property, make sure you do an addendum with a holdback, right? Typically, we'll do like a $2,500 or $5,000 holdback with the seller to make sure that at the time after the closing, the seller's going to vacate on the day they say they are. If not, they're going to lose that holdback. So that helps protects the buyer, and it gives the buyer the peace of mind. All right, you want to make sure that you get your buyers taken care of and protects your buyer. Justin got a potential property, 60K ARV. Okay, let's do this one really quick. 60K ARV. No, got a potential property at 60K. Okay. So you lock it up on the contract at 60K. ARV is 110 to 120. Repairs 20. Is that too close to make a deal? B, contemplating for a few days. Ben contemplating. Okay, contemplating. Woo! For a few days. Okay, let me see. So you want to know if it's deal or no deal. Well, let's do it right now. Let's just use the lower number. Be conservative. 110 minus. Okay, the boss just called, so I'm going to wrap this up. So we'll do 110 minus the 30% rules. That put us at 77K minus 20 in repair. That puts you at 50K, at 57. So which means you have to lock this property up under contract for less than 57 if you want to make any money on it. That is sending it out. So Justin, that is sending it out at a 30% discount. Now, if you know your market and your buyer, so let's just say you know your market and you know your buyer, that you saying that your buyer or your market, you can sell this deal here at a 20% discount, not necessarily a 30% discount. And let me share with you what I mean by that. So 110 minus 25% discount minus the 20K in repair. So that puts you at 62.5. Okay, so if you know your buyer and your market, let me show you how you're going to make this deal work. So which means if you lock it up on a contract for 60K, The buyers that is paying the 30%, the buyers that goes by the 30% rules, they're not going to buy this deal, all right? Because they have to be at 57,000. But if you have buyers that are okay with 25% discount, so your potential assignment fee is $2,500. But that's about knowing your buyers and knowing your market, okay? So Justin, hope that helps, man. Few more questions and I gotta bounce. I gotta go to the gym. I gotta put on the beast mode time. Sandra, what list do you use for finding seller? How much is it? Sandra, there's just so many different, you should check out one of my video or some other people channel as well. There's so many different ways to find motivated seller. It's all dependent if you want to go the free way or the pay way. Do you have money or you don't? All right. Tax delinquents, probates, what's the other, absentee owner, high equity, all kinds of lists. You guys, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on Instagram. Kong, I'll punch it in here, Kong.WTM. Follow me on IG. Follow me on Insta. Oh God, I can't even spell Instagram. Boom. V said, Kong, let's take a vacation as a group. You know what? For those of you who purchased my King Kong Amazing Seller Script package or the Wife Lawn Super Marketing Blueprint, you get, obviously you get access to the private Facebook group. And B, I'm actually talking to the wife about it and see if it's something that she wants to pursue and do or not. But it's we might take a vacation, do a vacation trip next year and all meet in like Mexico. Do all the all inclusive and just meet up there and hang out and have fun. But that's something that we're thinking about doing. Not sure exactly, yay or nay. Somebody asked about Kong. What is in your King Kong package? What is in your King Kong Seller Script package? Man, I haven't done good enough marketing. So obviously in the King Kong Seller Script package, you get all the contract that we use in today, the purchase and sell, the assignment, the addendum, the double closing contract, and I'll do a video, share with you guys exactly how to fill them out. And they're all digital. So once you pay for it, you get a notification to your email right away, so you can open up and start using them. You get a password or a code to our private Facebook group as well. And I'm telling you, the Facebook group, the community that we created, you definitely want to be a part of it, right? You definitely want to be a part of it, because let me tell you something. Sometimes you run across a deal that you're working on and you just stuck. You don't know what's the next step to take. You're just stuck. Like you just don't know what to do. And that's the best time when you are a part of a group that is helping each other out, right? You post your question on there, whatever it is that you're stuck on, and we're going to jump on there and we're going to make sure that we help you out and get you clear, give you clarity and clarify some things so you can make the next move and make the next move confidently, all right? And it's not all new people on there. There are people on there like V that have closed multiple deals already. Took her business up to now over $140,000 already. There's this Jack, there's Jin on there. They closed multiple deals. There's many people that have closed deals on there that'll be able to give you some feedback and help you out. But I'm telling you, you gotta surround yourself with. You gotta start surrounding yourself with friends, or whether it's virtual friend or not, but you need to surround yourself with people that are like-minded, that are on the same path as you are, that have the same, that are on the same journey as you are going. So that way you can start exchanging ideas and bouncing ideas back from each other. That when you have a day where you just feel down, you feel stressed, you feel overwhelmed, you have somebody, that you have a group that you can share, that you can talk to, that will try to help you overcome things, all right? So anyways, you guys, so it's like being a part of a little virtual masterminding group, all right? That's what it is, all right, you guys? Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up, you guys. I got to go to the gym. The boss is calling. Thank you so much, you guys, for your time. Thank you, every single one of you guys that are able to join me live. You guys are absolutely awesome. So let me see here. For those of you who are new to the channel and you're interested in learning about wholesaling houses, smash the subscribe button. Turn on the bell notification, you guys. That way when I go live, I upload a new video, you guys will get notified right away to jump on, because a lot of times you don't want to miss some of this live video, like the live cold calling. Man, those are so much fun, and I look forward to seeing you guys next Friday. We're going to do it again, and we're going to continue doing it if we keep on getting demand. People, are liking it, sharing the video, and getting more people involved in it, and things like that. So anyways, you guys, have a great rest of your Sunday, and always remember, success is like a marriage. It takes commitment. And what I mean by commitment and success is like a marriage is, you guys got to understand, when you're in a marriage, when you're in that relationship, when you make the commitment to that person, let's say, hey, till death do us part, you know that there's going to be good days, and you know that there's going to be some bad days, some days where you just want to call quit on each other. But because of the commitment that you make with each other, you're going to try to make it work and pull through no matter what. And that is what success is, you guys. Because you're going to have days where you're going to be like, yeah, I'm pumped. There's days where you'll be like, man, like you just, right? But because of the commitment that you made, it's gonna what makes you pull through and just keep on trucking along and just keep on going. All right, you guys? And nothing happened overnight. We all know success don't happen overnight. It happened over time. For those of you guys who are looking to get into this business, to get rich quick, get out of here, man. It's not a get rich quick business, right? So, and I wanted you guys to tell you guys, it's going to take a lot of hard work, a lot of hard work to be successful in this business. It's not an overnight thing. It's not a get rich quick. It's not a 30 days to six figure, nothing like that, you guys. It takes massive dedication, commitment, and drive and hard work, all right? It's only for those of you who are hustler, who are massive action taker, right, that have the ambitions to take your life and your business to the next level, all right? So that way, you eventually, when you get to the top, you'll be able to help everybody else out, your friend, your family, the one that's less unfortunate than you are. But you must get to that level before you start giving back. Or you can start giving back as you get to the top by sharing this, by exposing and sharing to the people that you feel like they need to be exposed to wholesaling houses. Because for those of you who have done this business, who have closed deal, you know that this business can change your life financially like that if you are willing to work at it, all right? It takes massive action and work. Take care, you guys. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Ciao.